Hey guys, welcome to Your Earthy Black Girl. This is your host Sanaa, also known as Your Earthy Black Girl. And today I wanted to talk about a quote that I saw, and I was like, they kind of cute. I'm pretty sure I saw it in someone's comment section, and then I googled it, and I was like, wow, like he was spitting. I'm pretty sure it was Cat Williams, and he said, "You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you." And I was like, okay, he ate. Because it really just got me thinking, like, we genuinely will be committed to people that are uncommitted to us. Like, we'll be pouring so much energy into people who just aren't pouring energy into us, and it is draining us, but that's the person we choose to have a commitment to. Like, let's really think about it, guys. Let's really think about it. We are staying in these toxic cycles, toxic relationships, genuinely committing ourselves. And whether you're like, oh, Sanaa, like it doesn't matter, like he does his thing, I do mine, like we're not committed, we just mess around. You're committing your space, your time, your energy to this person that genuinely is not worth it. You have a unnatural allegiance to losers, and it sucks. And then the last part said it's not like you, but girl, I'm beginning to think it is, because if it wasn't like you, there's no way you would be doing this. Like, you have to have enough self-love to realize you're up here, girl. You're up here. That person is right here, and you keep trying to mother this little gap and nurture the gap and trying to make it close and bring this person up to where you are. It's never gonna work. You cannot raise somebody same age as you. Like, well, unless you're a cougar. But okay, anyways. You are trying to nurture this person to be what you want them to be for you. And in my mind, I'm like, why would you ever want your long-term partner to be someone that you had to raise to meet where you are? Like, sometimes I'm just be thinking, like, why would you ever think that was going to be your husband, that was going to be your wife? Because in my mind, if you're saying, oh, this is my husband, this is my future wife, I'm thinking of the creme de la creme. Every single quality that I could want, because it's in my head. Like, I can be as delusional as I want, because whether it's delusional or not, I can say the best qualities and say, this is what I want for my future husband, because I'm 17, so I can say that and put it out in the world and then go find somebody however many years later. Like, it doesn't matter, because that person presumably is not in my life right now, so I can shoot to the sky. That's why I'd be confused when y'all are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry this person. I'm like, you could shoot for the moon and this is what you settle on? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. You want somebody who you have to beg for a text back, who you have a situationship with, who puts you on breaks, who you just have to beg to give you a crumb of attention, who entertains you and other girls. Like, why would you want that in a husband? Realistically, why would you want that in anybody that's in your life, regardless? But especially for my sisters who are out there saying, yeah, that's my future husband. I'm like, I don't know, I'm future husband, I'm just making a vision board. I'm saying they got this, he's rich, he's loving, he cries, he's emotional, he's a family man. Like, I'm saying all of this stuff, and you're saying he texts me every once in a while, he say, how you doing, and that's it. Like, you could really have so much more if you just put yourself first. And I feel like with these people, you end up putting people who don't deserve you all the way up here. Number one. And that, realistically, it doesn't make you better. Like, it's not something to flex. You being a very forgiving person, giving people second chance after second chance, you being a people pleaser, like, I feel like a lot of times people think these are good qualities, but honestly, they're toxic. They're very toxic qualities, and it doesn't make you a kinder or more genuine person. It just makes you have a lot less self-love for yourself. Because if you had self-love, you would never put yourself in a situation to begin with. And what I've been thinking, I'm just like, the best version of myself, would the absolute best version of myself be putting herself in this situation right now? No, she would not. Because if you can think about the best version of yourself, that means that she exists. And if you can act as her, that means that you can become her, because you are her. So if you can think about what would the best version of myself do in this situation, then you can act as that in that situation and become your best self. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, like, we so committed to losers and committed to people who just don't deserve the commitment and definitely don't reciprocate the commitment. And that's just not really worth our time, because it is 8 billion people on this planet. Sure, not everybody you're going to find attractive is of age, whatever, is in your like area, sure. But it's a lot of people. Out of 8 billion, I know there's at least a billion people that you could like have a successful life with. That's an exaggeration, but obviously there's like a lot. And like, you are going to be entangled with this person who's nowhere near on the same level as you, when you could literally say, okay, thank you, but no. And immediately so many other doors will open up with other people, better people for you. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You keep wrapping yourself up with this person, and the longer you do that, like, your husband is not going to come knocking on your door. And okay, I know I'm saying husband, but like, your future partner is not going to come knocking on your door while you're entangled with this mess. Why would they do that? It's not fair to the next person to come while you're entangled with this person. So you're saying, okay, well, like, I know I'm not going to be with this person, but I'm just waiting till I find my husband or my man or whatever. Like, you think you're going to get that person while you're entangled with this one? No. That's not even fair. That doesn't make sense. Until you cut ties with whatever is dragging you down and you're entangled with, you honestly, are you deserving of your next partner? Because if you're right here, the person you're entangled with is right here, your future partner, your best partner, or your husband or whatever, they're right here, girl. And you're the one who needs to cut this thing off that's dragging you down so you can come up here. Because why would they want to kind of save you or free you from this nonsense? Because you're just going to enter a relationship with them, still hurting from your last relationship, and just lacking that self-love, which means you're not going to be able to be as, like, loving in that relationship. Because we all know if you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else. And that's just not fair to them. So it's no point in giving everything of yourself to someone who doesn't deserve it, instead of just letting that go and letting God, and just seeing what will happen after you just cut these unnecessary things out of your life. And that's from someone who definitely have had, and probably still has, some people in their life that they just need to cut off, because it's just not worth it. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure you choose love, spread love, and be love, and I'll see you guys next week.